A very good evening from South Africa. If you are watching from South Africa, I'm just insinuating very good evening from Tanzania. Good evening if you're watching from Uganda, from Kenya, from Malawi, from Eswatini, from Botswana, from Zambia, Zimbabwe, Namibia, and everywhere where African pool is always watched. Before I can complete the greeting, ADEN Joseph yet again delivers. You are watching arguably, and I'm saying arguably, the best two shooters that the continent of Africa has gotten at the moment. South Africa's ADEN Joseph, the most accomplished African player in terms of number of continental championships, while Cesar Chandiga is arguably, in terms of present group of players, the best on the continent in terms of what he is delivering on the African pool tables today. Every time that they get to play, the entire African continent catches are called. And dear viewers, ADEN Joseph and Cesar Chandiga are racing to 7 for a place in the final of this ongoing 16-man comp here at Q Masters in Tanzania. It is only a dress rehearsal of the main event, that is the Q Masters International Carnival, that is happening right tomorrow, with 3 tournaments in one. One, a ladies event, singles. 2, a men's event, singles. We like call it a main event. And the 3rd is a team event where ADEN will be playing for Team South Africa and Cesar will be playing for Team ATA. It is 2 frames having been played between ADEN and Caesar, and the players have so far equally shared the scores, with scores being at 1-all. ADEN aiming for black for the second time in the match. He will get to sink it in and will lead against the Scorpion by 2 frames to 1. Welcome to Break and Finish Live Facebook, Break and Finish Live YouTube, Q Pixels Photography Facebook, as well as Q Pixels Photography YouTube, where this live feed commentary is being shared at the same time. And to present it to you, my name is Simon Peter Chobe on behalf of Q Pixels Francis Slim Mukwekwe. Representing the Ugandan flag on the scoreboard is Caesar Chandiga, and for South Africa, ADEN Joseph. Race to 7, ADEN 2, Caesar 1. Semi-final number 1. You can also on this stream see peripherally the second semi-final between Jerry and Roy. That one I think is a 2-0 with Jerry leading in another race to 7 for a spot in the final. Live commentary resuming shortly. In the meantime, those who are watching on Kipixel's Photography, the admin of the page has refused to have another money match with me. He did accept to have it when I was still at home. When he saw me at the arena, he became afraid of a third straight defeat. That is not the decision we are here today. We are now here witnessing the continental affair. I am like yourselves, guys. When ADEN is playing against Caesar, I stop watching whatever I was watching because I have to witness the action live as it happens, as the ghost who gets to play against Caesar this time round with ADEN in tip-top form. These 2 players had a very good build-up. In Uganda, there was the 32-man cup that was brilliantly won by Caesar over the course of last weekend, the same weekend that ADEN won a double life competition in Johannesburg, winning positions number 1 and number 2. He will get to roll black to the corner pocket top left and will be leading by 3 frames to 1 against the Scorpion. The Ghost is now becoming the favorite as he needs to win 4, while the Scorpion will need to win 6 out of the next 9. ADEN 3, Caesar 1, race to 7. And ADEN's lead cheerleader, Pilani Nkosi Mazambani, is doing what he normally does. He is a player himself, a very good player himself. He has played up to the quarterfinals, but when I don't even know whether Pilani will want to win against ADEN if he were an opponent of his. And guys watching on the YouTube feed, let me look at the camera quality. It didn't start well, then later the network starts to disturb me a bit. No, it looks good. I'm also watching, guys. It looks good. I don't know why you're complaining. It looks good. Maybe even better than the Facebook stream. Happy Simango, watching from South Africa. I am watching the stream on another phone. It does look good. Sorry to say. I don't understand the claims. Maybe it was bad some time back, and I think it has just stabilized now. But if it unstabilizes again, I will be having only the Facebook stream, and for you, the YouTubers, I will be recording the video to you and repost it to you after the live stream is done. And in the meantime, here comes another opportunity for the Ghost. So many times these guys have been playing against each other. I really feel so proud having been part of this between these two. What will he do about the 2 yellows touching each other just around the midpoint of the table? He wants to open them up, play white ball. Maybe not. He has lost the white ball completely. One of those times when ADEN plays the white ball completely off, there is a chance when he plays the first yellow off another yellow, well guided, it could be driven to the corner pocket. Autumn left, it's the shot he's trying to do. Yellow off, another yellow to the corner pocket, not on target. Those are things that ADEN normally does, this time not really. And is daring Caesar, whom I call the king of the pattern, to deliver another pattern that will win him a second frame against ADEN, out of 5. There is talk of a money match between these two. There is nothing confirmed as yet. Maybe this match will be an inspiration. Whoever wins could inspire attempted revenge against whoever loses. The Scorpion will be having the role of potting 3 reds. By the way, these pockets are so welcoming, most especially of attack-minded players. You like to call them bucket pockets. Yes, we are playing on bucket pocket tables, as the Scorpion now is on 2 reds. We'll start with the one closer to the center pocket on the left first, the other to the corner pocket top right, to the corner pocket bottom left, and then the Scorpion will be winning a second in a row, following a pattern, using it quite effectively. He's winning a second frame. Caesar 2, ADEN 3, rest to 7. When there is a dry break, there is a celebration. When a ball is spotted, there is a celebration in the opposite direction. I have to tell you that ADEN was getting off his seat to come and try and win by reverse dish until a red got sunk to the center pocket on the left. The Scorpion, as Caesar is called by nickname, will be attempting to win frame number 6 and win it by break and finish. And here he goes. Playing for himself as Caesar, playing for his management team, the Advanced Talent Agency, playing for his club, Upper Volta, also playing for his country, Uganda, now on 5 reds. Not easily finishable a frame at all. Lots of banter between Caesars and ADEN fans, the biggest banter on the African continent, no shadow of a doubt. These two guys are the most supported in terms of number of fans on the African continent in whatever order. And I can tell you that when ADEN came to Uganda, coming to 3 years ago, he told me when I went to pick him at the airport that yes, he has come to play in comps and money matches, but he's mostly looking forward to the money match between himself and Caesar. That match came on that Saturday evening in Kampala. The venue that is called Tickles and Giggles. That money match when Caesar led by 20 frames to 16, and then ADEN won frame number 37 and 38 and 39 and 40, all of them with one visit of the table. Then one of the longest fought deciders I have ever witnessed between players of this quality, about 17 minutes, when ADEN won the race by 21 frames to 20. He celebrated that win even more than he has celebrated some big events that he has been winning, like the 2 All Africa Pool Championships that he has back to back, and current African champion, at least officially, by the All Africa associations. And then Caesar followed ADEN up to Kenya, an event that was sponsored by James Kuria, Jim Kush. Yes, Caesar got sweet revenge, winning by 21 frames to 20. Then after the Grand Mchana in Kenya the following year, another money match between the two, again won by Caesar by 21 frames to 20. And then Africa, the All Africa Pool Championships in 2023 in Johannesburg at Flames, where ADEN trains most of the time. Caesar got to defeat ADEN in what surprised me by 21 frames to 18. One of the times when I saw that Caesar is really loved not just in his country and the rest of the country, but also had even fans of his in South Africa. And I know that Marisa Sifomokansi is watching and is supporting Caesar, and should Caesar win, then he will be making all those funny Facebook posts which got him blocked by Trish Naido. Also, Kibemkani Thembu, South African manager of Caesar. The two have a very good relationship. When I came to this place yesterday, I saw the guy that I last saw about 7 years ago, Mr. Kibzo, with him in 2023. Before then, I'd last seen him 5 years earlier. Then he said, I came to surprise the Scorpion. He came wearing a Caesar jersey simply to surprise his favorite player. He has also told me that whatever is the outcome of this match, he wants ADEN to stake an amount of his choice, and he wants to stake on Caesar. He is that passionate about his player. And then ADEN, the guy who will even play a $10,000 pot with Caesar if Caesar is winning. As long as, of course, there is permission from the Caesar's management team, we could have that match happening, most especially after the big tournament is done here at Q Masters in Tanzania. The host now has a chance to extend his lead in a frame that Caesar wanted to go for, that was never ever going to be easy. On 2 reds now is South Africa's ADEN Joseph. One of the most dominant forces in the history of African pool, if not the most dominant. Quite good at black ball, quite good at high ball, quite good, even better at 9 ball, and now wants to take down the player that so many know as the best currently in black ball on the continent. ADEN versus black for the 4th time in the match in 6 frames. He gets to sink it in and leads by 6 frames. Sorry, by 4 frames to 2. Keep gathering Africa. Give this feed all the attention it deserves. It is the best of Africa, as long as it is ADEN versus Caesar. Where else would you be? Why wouldn't you be spending a precious time and precious data bundles watching this one? 4 frames to 2. It feels like the race is coming to an end, and that we could be having maybe 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more frames to go. Skelom Tuma, thank you for watching. Asking about the race, it is to 7 on Kipixel's photography Facebook page. Anele Mambo, you say the king of Africa is Marisa Sifomokansi. Thank you for watching. You say you are going to put South Africans to sleep tonight. This guy is not a Mzansi at all. Marisa even told me that he wants to come to Uganda to see the place where Caesar is born. Marisa. And whoever is near Marisa now that Caesar is down, kindly give him a hug. He's not having a good night. Danny Ndlovu, also thank you for watching. Owen Takunda, Wilson James Sizio, as well as Naka. Majority of whom seem to be supporting Caesar. By the way, Marisa this morning advertised the comp by congratulating Caesar for winning it, this 16-man comp. How you could be Marisa if Caesar doesn't win this match, but I know that finds a way to win, then you could slip a happy guy, but only if he wins the final as well. He has first to make a mighty comeback against ADEN Joseph. Here he is on 4 reds now. 2 of them kind of dead, the ones which are closest to the screen. On the right if you're watching on Kipixel's photography, but also bottom if you're watching on Break and Finish Live. Not a very bad way to recover. Look at the situation at the bottom end of the table on the right on Kipixels, where there is a red, but there is a little bit of space between that red and on the right for ADEN to try and pass his yellows. It is the shot he must play ADEN. He may want to open them up, play yellow to the center pocket, backspin, draw white ball backwards to open up another pocket. Shot has come a little bit short. He's one of those players, ADEN, the of the recovery. In the meantime, whether on Kipixel's photography or Break and Finish, just in case you find an issue with the audio feed, kindly let us know. The arena is full to capacity. Well, we have just around 14 if not 15 tables. There are 2 semi-finals, but all of the focus of the fans is on one of them. This is Staff of Dreams. The Staff of Dreams has gotten one of the Dream players fouling. Advantage to the Ugandan Scorpion. This should be him winning frame number 7 and winning it quite easily. The free shot is testament of his intention. Finish the frame and come within 1 frame of ADEN. He has to play the last red, white ball having right spin on it. It moves towards the top end of the table on the right, just like that, pinpoint accuracy. He may now need to pot black to the corner pocket, top right, white off the cushion and in perfect space. The pot of the black to the same I was referring to will be a formality for the Scorpion. Caesar 3, ADEN 4. Very crucial frame number 8 coming upon us for both players. For Caesar to try and equalize, for ADEN to escape away from what will be a pending equalizer from Caesar. Gets to put 1 yellow on the break. Not a very good split of the balls, but at least he has made one of them. After this, then we shall be having a final between these two, where in the second semi-final, South Africa Jeremiah Naido is leading by 3 frames to 4 against Zambia's Royd Cup. Therefore, an all South African final is pretty much possible. The only guy that can stop it is either Caesar or Royd, either of the 2 semi-finals, where both players that could stop that all South African semi are trading by 3 frames to 4. Caesar will be playing a little bit of defense. Could be a foul. Very easily a foul. Complacency from Caesar. Advantage. Ghost. And once again, Phila Nemazambani will be leading the cheerleading for the Scorpion, for the Ghost, as he aims to pull away from the Scorpion. and gain a 2-frame lead. He did promise me ADEN before the start, actually during his match with Saif when he was leading by 4 frames to nil. I just told him that you normally don't give your A game when you are in East Africa. Then he said, this time I'm going to chow them all. He has so far chowed 2. He needs to chow 1, and the one that he really must chow to claim to have conquered East Africa. White ball could be played into the 2 yellows. I wouldn't call that one very good shooting. He only has sight of what will be the best of the 4 yellows is having on the table. ADEN. Will he pot? He must pot. Make a ball, ADEN, or else you probably lose the frame. He not only makes a ball, he opens up the frame and gives himself white to easily pot another. Pot. White ball bounces off the cushion with right. The sauce. There is bundle. There is bundle.
Almost
sasa watakimbiza mwenge ule. Sasa watakimbiza mwenge. Kasavua mwana. Yule magongo kafu masita sasa. Huyu kumesha naona. Mbona huyu anapiga yeye anaona sote. Wapala mtoto sikanikimbia. Anaona anatoka na black muda wote.
Come on, ready.
Nataka apate kati ya kusa.
Ai ngumu sana.
Ndio anakuza filamu. Ameia ingetaka kukuza kukuza haja anataka.
Yule anajaa. Ora kama ndani kuna njaa. Kama sito.
Hata ameuacha anampia.
It is too tense, it is too tight, it is too close to call now between the Ghost and the Scorpion after that relatively successful back from Caesar having 1-2 frames in a row, coming from 4 frames to 2 down and making it 4-4, now turning this race to 7 into a race to 3 and wants to make it a little bit better. He has 5 reds on the table. will be mindful, Caesar, that any miss he has relatively bad looking Reds frame will be winning the match, the frame, most especially for ADEN. The Scorpion, the guy that has demystified the dominance of South African pool on the continent for the last 10 years, coming in the midst of the South Africans, sometimes playing against them fairly, sometimes losing, but many times winning against them, sometimes having heavy wins, some winnings being so mighty. The 25-10 victory in a money match against Jerry, which Jerry himself got to pay back when he defeated Caesar by 25 frames to 10 in Johannesburg, but also the recent victory between him and ADEN, which could be replicated here because the Scorpion is about to successfully lead for the very first time in the match. He will never ever miss from this kind of range, not in a match against his rival. This Scorpion leads against the Ghost for racing to 7.
Wewe mtumishi nimekwambia wao sikia wanamumua sana wanamuogopa. Mbona alipotulia Caesar anawaza milioni. Sababu wanashangaa milioni leo.
It's deadly if Caesar for ADEN, if Caesar gets to win this frame. Big break. Will not make a ball. Yes, the Scorpion doesn't make a ball. Yes, the Ghost gets a chance. The Hunter is now being hunted. Was leading by 4 frames to 2 about 12 minutes ago. He's now down ADEN by 5 frames to 4. Must win this frame. You cannot let Caesar win. Sorry, lead by 6 frames to 4. Needing 1 out of 3. The comeback will be quite unlikely. Win this frame for Johannesburg, for South Africa. ADEN. Quality is never an issue for the Ghosts. Well accomplished in terms of level of play, well accomplished in terms of achievement, and well versatile in terms of deliverance in all the Q sports discipline. 2-time runner-up in the All Africa Pool Championships in 2014 as well as 2019, losing against fellow South Africans Ishmael Mteto and Vishen Jagdev respectively. He however got to win 2 championships in the All Africa Pool title of his own. He became African champion in Lusaka in 2022 as well as in Johannesburg in 2023, defeating 2 Zambians, Victor and Kelvin, in the finals respectively. In one of those comps that Caesar is yet to win, ADEN being the first player to reach 4 finals, also being the second South African to win 2. The first being the other great South African player, Wetsi Moraki. And I know that he's watching this match and rooting for the Ghosts. Thank you. No fire. The Scorpion will be having a chance here. Call it a half chance. Players of this level normally thrive of such opportunities. Red ball is touched to the white. Caesar has a high bridge. It seems like a foul, and the sportsman being the Scorpion, he has reported himself even before the umpire called say so. Advantage to the Ghost. More likely than not, when you foul against ADEN, normally seldom does he let you back on the table. and I have to say that he's in it's the best form that he's having in East Africa that I have seen him of all the times that he has been in East Africa. In the SADC region, he's so dominant, having won comps in Zimbabwe, dozens of comps in South Africa. He has won 2, actually 3 comps, actually 4 comps in Zambia, international ones. But in East Africa, things have not really been working out, most especially in Kenya, but also not all that good in Tanzania. He has to do something about today. He may want to put yellow and black to respective center pockets on the left and right of their screen. There are 3 reds in between. He needs to maneuver the white ball and not to get himself snookered. White ball may have to bounce off 2 cushions, bottom left and right respectively, just like that. 1, 2, in perfect space. The ghost puts the cue ball in a place he would have fancied to place it with plain hand, and will be aiming for the black and will be equalizing in the match. Rest to 7, ADEN 5, Caesar 5. Now rest to 2. And guys, after this, it should be Raid and ADEN in a money match after this comp, unless they change their mind.
Just tell them it's not a connection issue. Mama mape. Magari yule kumbe ile blaga hapo kule ndani. Yule kala kumbe yule anajaa. Sasa bwana. Kala kiwango aione ilikuwa. Black imekufa ni. Yule alikuwa na hema akose tupate tu. Unasaidia hapo ile.
Now, not surprisingly, Marisa Sifomakansi is dominating the comment section, and I will be happy that he will be ripped off his South African passport. He's the only guy that in the sport of pool will be rightly guilty for treason. He's supporting against his fellow South African. I'm joking, Marisa. Thank you for watching and watching always. Probably this about to make you proud of this by winning this ongoing frame. And you are listening from someone who has streamed dozens and dozens of matches involving this guy. And in a 16-man comp, he seldom plays with such a serious looking face. The Scorpion in this comp, however small it is, however a curtain raiser it may be for the bigger one, he really does mean business. Tanzania has